Welcome back to Great Guitarist of the Rock Era. Today we're diving into the career of one of rock's most soulful and melodic guitarists, Peter Frampton. From his early days in Humble Pie to his superstardom with Frampton Comes Alive, Frampton's signature talk box and fluid guitar work have made him a legend. Let's take a dive into his discography and relive the key moments that defined his incredible career. Before we get started, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell for more stories. Peter Kenneth Frampton was born April 22nd, 1950 in Beckenham, Kent. Frampton picked up the guitar at an early age, forming his first band, the Little Ravens, at just 12 years old. At age 14, Peter was playing with a band called The True Beats, followed by a band called The Preachers, who later became Moon's Train, which was produced and managed by Bill Wyman of the Stones. In 1966, he became a member of The Herd. They scored a few pop single hits with From the Underworld, Paradise Lost, and I Don't Want Our Loving to Die. Frampton became a teen idol and was named the Face of 1968 by teen magazine Rave. After the failure of their first full album, Paradise Lost, Frampton left the group. His next move set him on the course to greatness. He joined forces with Steve Marriott to form Humble Pie. Marriott initially wanted Frampton to join his band, Small Faces, but was met with resistance from the other band members. In 1969, Humble Pie released their debut single, Natural Born Boogie. Their debut album, As Safe as Yesterday Is, would be released later in 1969 with the title track and a cover of Steppenwolf's Desperation. With Humble Pie, Frampton showcased his bluesy melodic guitar style. The band would release their second album just 2 months later in November of 1969, Town and Country, with the tracks Take Me Back and The Sad Bag of Shaky Jake. Their third self-titled album was released in July of 1970 and included One-Eyed Trouser Snake Rumba and Frampton's Earth and Water Song. Rock On was released in 1971 and included Shine On and Stone Cold Fever. Next up was the legendary live album, Rocking the Fillmore, also released in 1971. Tracks like I Don't Need No Doctor and 4-Day Creep displayed Frampton's fiery playing. While playing with Humble Pie, Frampton also did session work with other artists, including George Harrison, Harry Nilsson, Jerry Lee Lewis, and John Entwistle. In 1971, Frampton left Humble Pie to go solo, releasing Wind of Change in 1972. The album featured guest appearances from Ringo Starr and Billy Preston, with key tracks like All I Want to Be Is By Your Side, showing a softer, more melodic side. Next came Frampton's Camel in 1973, a slightly harder-edged effort with songs like Do You Feel Like We Do, a track that would later explode in popularity. His third album, Something's Happening in 1974, included the classic Doobie Wah, but it was the album Frampton in 1975 that really started to turn heads. Songs like Show Me the Way and Baby I Love Your Way hinted at the massive success just around the corner. Then, in 1976, Peter Frampton became a household name. Frampton Comes Alive wasn't just a live album, it was a phenomenon. Selling over 8 million copies in the US alone, it transformed Frampton into one of the biggest stars on the planet. The live versions of Show Me the Way, Baby I Love Your Way, and Do You Feel Like We Do became the definitive versions. The talkbox solo on Do You Feel Like We Do remains one of the most iconic moments in rock history. Following up such massive success is never easy. I'm in You in 1977 produced the hit title track, but it didn't match the magic of Frampton Comes Alive. Then in 1978, Frampton suffered a near-fatal car accident in the Bahamas, forcing him to take a step back. Albums like Where I Should Be in 1979 with I Can't Stand It No More, Breaking All the Rules in 1981 with the title track, had solid tracks, but the music landscape was changing. 1982's The Art of Self-Control was his last for A&M Records and included I Read the News. By the late 80s, Frampton was on the comeback trail, releasing solid records like Premonition in 1986 with the song Lying. He reunited with David Bowie for the Glass Spider Tour in 1987 and continued releasing solid records like When All the Pieces Fit in 1989. In 1994, Frampton released Peter Frampton with Can't Take That Away and Out of the Blue. 1995 saw Frampton Comes Alive 2, reminding everyone why he was such a beloved live performer. He continued to evolve with critically acclaimed albums like Now in 2003 and the Grammy-winning Fingerprints in 2006, and instrumental albums showcasing his virtuosity. 2010's Thank You, Mr. Churchill included the title track. He released Hummingbird in a Box in 2014 with music inspired by the Cincinnati Ballet. In 2016, he released an all-acoustic sort of greatest hits album called Acoustic Classics. Frampton's 2019 album, All Blues, hit #1 on the blues chart, proving that his guitar magic was still as strong as ever. However, in 2019, he announced he had a progressive muscle disorder. Undeterred, he embarked on a farewell tour. He released the all-instrumental covers album, Frampton Forgets the Words, in 2021. He has continued to tour into 2025. Even today, Frampton continues to inspire new generations of guitarists. His soulful phrasing, unforgettable melodies, and innovative use of the talkbox cement his place as one of the greatest guitarists of the rock era. That's a wrap on Peter Frampton. Thanks for watching. What's your favorite Frampton song? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And as always, keep rocking.